Folks, in case the left's plan for your kids hasn't become clear enough to you yet, I want you to come with me on a short little round-trip journey from here to New Jersey and back again. Woo! Aren't you excited? Now, for just a moment before we begin, I'd like you to put on your academic writer's hat and tell me this. If you were going to be writing the new student learning standards in the field of comprehensive health and physical education for a bunch of second graders, what do you think you'd be putting in the curriculum? Now, a few things immediately spring to my mind. Some very basic anatomy and hygiene makes sense. The importance of regularly bathing, brushing one's teeth, and perchance not filling up on boogers before mealtime, the basic stuff. Well, what if I told you that in New Jersey, their Board of Education has deemed necessary for second graders to learn gender role stereotypes and their potential impact on self and others? How about to differentiate between sexual orientation and gender identity and understand the, quote, influences of peers, family, media, social norms, and culture on the expression of gender, sexual orientation, and identity. I could feel some of you spitting mad right now through the TV, but just wait, it gets better. These new guidelines also call for kids to learn about pregnancy testing, the signs of pregnancy, and pregnancy options, including parenting, abortion, and adoption. Now, I'm quoting all this so far, and I'll pause to note that they sandwiched baby murder between parenting and adoption, just that cute little third option there, nothing to worry about. By the time these kids leave second grade, they're going to be able to list medically accurate names for body parts, including the genitals. That's a quote. Oh, and they throw climate change in there for good measure, too. Yeah, kids will be instructed on how climate change affects the health of individuals, plants, and animals. Now, that was quote heavy, but I wanted to be really precise because, you guys think I'm lying to you. I want to level my answer to a recent National Review article which challenges those of us on the right for using the word groomer to describe these people. I'm sorry, National Review, but this isn't the time for sitting on our hands. They point out in the article that the Florida Parental Rights Bill was passed without the use of hyperbolic language, and I agree. Don't say gay is hyperbolic language, though, National Review. Calling people who are grooming the next generation of kids to look at the world through the most magnified pair of woke lenses you can imagine, calling those people groomers? That's not hyperbole. Now, I promised this was a round-trip expedition, so let's bring it on back home for a moment. Here in Irving, Texas, right here where I'm sitting, a teacher who is a faculty sponsor of MacArthur High School's Gay-Straight Alliance is facing a possible firing over compliance issues with the school's rules about pride stickers and flags. Now, I want to make something abundantly clear. If you're teaching kids the things they're supposed to be taught at school and you're not dragging any of your own personal wokeness into it, I don't care who you are. I don't hate gay people. I don't even hate gay teachers. I love everybody. But there's a difference between accepting a person and embracing the way he or she sees the world. And the left has blurred the line between the two to the point that there almost is no line anymore. Now, if you live in Texas, please know that this is bullshit and it's on its way. Hell, it's already here. We just haven't sunk quite as deep into the mud pit as New Jersey. But mark my words that we will. Now, Greg Abbott, you're going to step up to this situation and take action, aren't you? Aren't you? How about you, parents? At what point are you finally going to wake up and get your kids out of this disastrous school system? How long until it's too late? Everybody they want to come at me, Lisa.
New Jersey comes up, and then remember I called it like the armpit of America, and I got some heat for it, but
it's
really tragic over there.
It's really bad. Look, transgender teacher tells kindergartners when babies are born, doctors guess if they're boys or girls. That was a viral video that's been out this week. But sometimes he said the doctor is wrong. The doctors guess if they're boys or girl. Now, when I had my babies, I didn't have them. My wife had them. Mm-hmm. When she had them babies, I went to every OBGYN appointment she had. Every single one of them.
That's
never missed one.
Of you.
Never ever missed a single OBGYN appointment with any of my biological children, my 4 kids. I wanted to see the lub-dub of the heart through the ultrasound. I wanted to be there. I figured I was the one that knocked her up. I should be there.
It's your child.
I got her into this mess.
In there. And that's another thing. They don't think it's a baby either. But
right. I was having the baby too. And we wanted to know the gender. Whenever you could, we wanted to know the gender. So it was always, are they having a hot dog or a cheeseburger? Right?
Right.
So you knew if there was a straight. So now,
or the 3 lines.
Let me give you guys an anatomy lesson right here. Okay. Let me give you guys a little
I wish
anatomy
I brought mine.
right here. This is Biscuit. Say hi, Biscuit. Yeah,
How funny
say
would it be
hi,
if we had
Biscuit.
Charlie here and we could show you.
Now, I gave Biscuit a gender-neutral name because I don't know what Biscuit wants to come out as. All right?
Oh, my God.
Now, when it comes to the sex of Biscuit, I can actually look and say, it's a cheeseburger.
Oh, my God.
Look at there. Look, kids. If they can do it in school, we can do it on the Chad Prather Show at the Blaze. I'll put it right there in the spotlight. It's a cheeseburger.
I don't even know what to say right now.
That's not a hot dog. It's a cheeseburger. You're a little girl.
You are.
I didn't have to guess. I don't have to have a medical degree. I didn't deliver you.
You're not a biologist? You're wrong. You're not a biologist. Who knows?
Now, what her gender is, I don't know. She's got 417 different versions of gender that she can choose from. So I named her Biscuit. I figured that was inclusive enough that she could be whatever she wanted to be.